Hey Geminis, welcome to your May 2020 Psychic Mediumship and Tarot card reading. So this one starts off pretty quick for us, us meaning I'm a Gemini as well. We have a few dates on hand here that are going to be of note. The first one I'm feeling is the 2nd, is what they're saying. And they're saying with this is to go slow. To look around and really take in everything that's going on. Note the people, the places, the happenings, and really just take the time to examine these. It's almost like foreshadowing. These will be big players or happenings for the rest of the month. That could be either part of your troubles or reasons for your opportunities. So if you have your eye open on these things and are focused, you'll know which ones to pursue and which ones to not pursue. And with that, we had the Ace of Cups, which is, new opportunities, as we saw there. So keeping your eye on these things will let you know which paths to take for new opportunities and which ones will present themselves. So if you're paying attention to the good, you'll see new opportunities, and that's very good. On May 7th, what we have is Temperance in reverse, but what they're telling me is that you have something coming your way in the form of a gift. And it seems like it's going to be coming from family or friends. Something really heartfelt, and nice and genuine. So what they're saying is to be extra thankful during this time. Not only to the person who gave you the gift, but to the universe in general. This is a time for you to, express your gratitude for all that you have. And really, you should be doing that every day, but this one in particular. And part of this is the Temperance in reverse, which kind of shows imbalance. And so with that, you don't want too much of a good thing, because remember, too much of a good thing is still too much. So when you have this nice gift, just make sure you're thankful and that you move on and don't spend too much time with it. Just take it and be happy and thankful. Okay, so then we move on to the 15th, and they were showing me a lot of motion. And it's time for motion and decisions, and time to take action on things. And it seems like some of the stuff from that you took note on the 2nd will be coming to a head here. So if you're aware and you can make your move, now's the time. Because delaying feels like it'll go for your prosperity for the month will probably drop off, but almost feels like even longer, like 2 to 3 months worth behind if you don't take your actions now. So the King of Wands here is speaking to the leadership, and so this would be, once you see this opportunity and you take this action, the opportunities that were presented earlier here, take the action. Take charge, and don't let people who shouldn't be in charge try to take the wheel from you. This is you. This is yours. Run with it. Go with it. Drive this, because this one is you. And, it's been weeks that you've been kind of prepping and watching, and now you're ready to go. Don't let them talk you out of this. This is all you. King of Wands, totally. Okay. So, 4th date here is the 21st. So, what I was hearing was to keep your wits, okay? So stay alert and upbeat. Like, don't get depressed. Avoid leaning towards depression. I think there are going to be a lot of things coming your way that could push you that way. So just keep your eye out for them and be positive. And if you stay high up enough, any negative attack that comes at your way, you'll be too high up and it'll just fall at your feet. And that's the key here, is to just remain up and don't let them get you. But keep your eyes open. It's still hanging on to this bit from the first card here. So don't let your guard down at any point. So the Hangman in reverse is indecision, and it's like, don't get caught being indecisive. This is again from the stuff on the 2nd. So do what's right for you always. So don't if it's people trying to get you down and they're people close to you, just because they're close to you doesn't mean, that they are you. Remember that. So Just don't let that throw you off guard and make you indecisive. You know what you're doing. You're moving along this path here. Just because someone is, a friend or something says something, don't make that question what you're doing. Ever. Go with you. And King of Wands also, it's like intuition. So that's a big factor this month is just trusting yourself and your intuition. And alright, so lastly, we have the 29th. And this one's about shedding skin. I felt that May, for a lot of the signs here actually, was about cleansing. And this one in particular, with Geminis, showing that this month of figuring it out and cleansing is kind of coming to a close during the final days here. So it's like shedding skin, so once you kind of slough this off, you can look at it, right? And you'll see the things that you didn't really like about yourself that you're getting rid of. But the key here is to not get mad at those and do not hate those. Be thankful for them because they've got you to where you are and made you who you are. And so now you're free to move and to grow onward with those. And another thing too, like the skin will now go in and be reused, right? So whatever you don't use, it's going to benefit like the universe, the earth. It's extra energy, right, that you don't need anymore. And it's going to convert it into something good. So this gives us the Empress in reverse, which let's focus on the fertility of this, So like with that old skin coming and being reborn into something new for something else, or maybe someone else or you in the future, you're walking away fresh and clean, and the Empress in reverse, we don't want this to be, this is more of a warning instead of a have to be, don't let it ruin your harmony, don't, when you look back at this old skin, don't let it shake your balance. So this is just kind of like, hey, look how far you've come, not like, what were you, this is all about advancement. So focus on the fertility and the fact that you're moving and growing, and the old you is helping, it's planting the seeds for future you, okay? And the things you don't need, they're gone. And the things you do need, they're going to get better. So take that and run and grow. And that's a great month, Gemini. Thank you.